anybody know? No. Okay, let's share it. Wonderful. It's mostly people go to work at this time, aren't they? Yes. Okay. So is the angle best from there? I think so. Okay. So in today's live, I will be putting the shapes in this bucket. The one that I made, these ones. I'm gonna just put them in the bucket. So enjoy. Okay, you can see the bucket. Yeah, brilliant. Let's see how the top ones are looking. Yes, the shapes are completely dried. That's all right. Hello. So in this live vlog, I'm just putting the shapes that I put in the mold into this bucket. I hope you guys enjoy. It's basically another vlog. Thank you for joining, everybody. And whoever's new, please like, subscribe. I see that majority of my YouTube channel people are not subscribed. So it would be lovely if you guys subscribed. Thank you. Shapey shapes. Let me just... I'm aware they're not completely dried, but if they stay in the mold, they're not going to really dry, so I have to take them out of the mold so it dries. I just hope it looks okay and you guys can see it. Where am I from? I am from UK. And where are you from, dear? It's better like that, yeah? Wonderful. And yes, the shapes break, but that's completely fine because I like my videos to be like that. Lovely. So how is everybody's day going? Today is a weekday, and on a weekday most people are working. So how is everybody's day going today? Whoever's on live, please subscribe, please enjoy. in a way this is a live vlog, so I hope everybody enjoys it. So this is quite tricky taking these out the mold, but it's fun too at the same time. That's why I like big mold, because the shapes, I find it comes out easier. So once all the shapes are in the bucket, I'm gonna let them dry for another 2 days until it's finally ready for videos. And if anybody's new on my live and you don't know what ASMR is basically helping people relax while they watch something satisfying. It's great for therapy sessions, great for relaxing after a busy working day. So please do subscribe and do support everyone in the ASMR community. And if you're considering to do ASMR, please do. I definitely recommend everyone to do it. It's one of those things. Your inner child gets healed in this process. And I recommend all counselors, mentors in school, churches, communities to really do this stuff, because it's very healing. You know, instead of doing the same old, let's do something different, guys. So I really advocate for ASMR and people with mental health problems, because YouTube, it tends to support a lot of other types of communities and channels, and it's completely fine. But I feel like YouTube should also focus on promoting ASMR as well, because the ASMR community is one of the most kindest, sportive community you'll ever find. Very inclusive. They do not judge what religion you're from. They're very inclusive, because it's all about relaxing, healing, and that's why I recommend everyone to join the ASMR community. It's all love, yes, and true love is. It's not boring. It's very, very fun. So if you guys saw my last vlog, I was putting these into the mold, and that was, I think, 2 days ago. In this live vlog, I am basically taking them out of the mold and putting them in the bucket. It's really fun. And what's so amazing about this ASMR stuff is that you can be any age and join the fun. Old, young. If you're young, of course, do it with your parents, with an adult. But if you're old, You know, do it with your friends in the pensioners' home, even in your own house, you name it. Instead of getting bored out of your mind or dealing with depression, you know, we should indulge ourselves into fun activities that bring peace and calmness to the soul. And if anybody's new on the channel, you are very welcome. Please like, subscribe, and stay connected. Don't be a ghost. Be a living creature and like and subscribe. Now, in this video, this bucket is going to be filled with shapes, yeah? Some broken shapes, damp shapes, because, well, I've always played with these shapes, you see. I've got lots of videos with the shapes individually, but I thought for my next video, if I fill the whole bucket up with all the shapes, let it dry for 2 days, and just do a bucket full of shapes. That'll be the video title. So that's my idea for my next video. If you guys have any ideas for my next video, please feel free to comment and suggest those ideas, please. And please be kind. Any rude comments will be deleted and blocked. So please be kind, give good suggestions. Treat me as you treat yourself, please. Thank you. Lovely. I feel like doing arts and crafts is so healing. You know, so much is happening in the world. You just want to experience joy. And one of the best ways that I have found to experience joy is by playing with shapes and clay and sand. All that stuff is fun. Now, we've got some big shapes as well. What do you guys suggest? I've got some big molds. Should I also put them in the bucket, or shall I put them separately? What are your guys' suggestions? Whoever's watching live, please communicate and give your suggestion. I've got some big molds. Should I do them separately, or shall I also put them in the bucket? All right then. Guess I'll just use my brain cells. I don't know actually. I really don't know. Why not? Let's just put it all in the bucket. When I don't feel wanted, you call me beloved. I'm divine in nature. When I don't feel wanted, you call me beloved. Look at that. Lovely. And you see, it's good to have these shapes broken because it's just, I find it satisfying, to be honest, when the shapes are broken. I really do. Look, it's so fun. And then crumbling them is very satisfying. I'm beloved and divine in nature. When I tell you, darling, you call me beloved. Well, the reason why I feel like people need to consider ASMR, because I feel like in the future, if AI does take over and you've got robots taking all the jobs, then it makes sense that humans make themselves useful with things that they can freely do, you see. You can always freely play with dirt. And arts and crafts, you know. And it might be light years away before that happens, but you just never know with this world. So enjoy your life. The ASMR. I'm beloved of the light divine in nature. When I don't feel wanted, you call me beloved. Hope you guys don't mind me singing. Now, the rest I'll have to brush that out, yeah. Okay, so this is a whole bucket full of shapes and molds that I made. Hello, groundhog. You know what I find so interesting? It's always people with the most interesting profiles that are the most friendliest. Like, your profile picture looks scary, but you sound friendly. So welcome, dear. So if you guys are new to the ASMR community, please like, subscribe, and support. In this video, I put all the shapes in the bucket. Alright, so all the molds are in there. Now I'm gonna get the ones at the bottom and see how they're looking. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna get a dustbin to dust the powder back in the bucket, yeah? you. Camera eyes. Right. Let me just put the moulds in a bucket. To show you the full scene. The full scene. How it's looking. I took all the shapes out. And now I'm going to put the moulds in the bucket. Today is a lovely day in UK. Lovely and sunny. Okay, that's all the moulds out of the way. There you go. It just makes the cleaning process easier, you see, when you have like cardboard. I love the recycling around here. I really love it because, you know, the world is filled with so much plastic and glass. It just doesn't know where to go anymore. So if you guys recycle it, it just makes a huge difference. Now the rest. I'll start with this one first. Okay. That's what I'm going to use a brush. I can't read the comments yet, guys, but when I do, I will make sure to respond. But in the meantime, please like, subscribe, show the ASMR community support, guys, because we need it, to be honest. We need support. That's a tricky one though, because thank you. Okay, there we go. Sometimes I wish I had an ASMR assistant, because like with the other ASMR channels, they have like families for, they have sisters, brothers who come help make them shapes and things like that. But I don't have a lot of friends, so I do the work by myself. And that's okay too. Gonna clean up from here. few minutes, guys. Some people say I speak quietly. So in this vlog I chose to speak a bit louder to help the audience hear it. Things you gotta do. You are a tiger. You are a tiger. Enjoy. So I'm quickly cleaning from here, and then I've got more shapes to do with. Okay. This shape is still paste. What's on top? This is salt on top. This is still paste, you can't really take that out yet. And then at the bottom, that looks like it's getting dried. So we'll put that here. This is also paste. This also needs to dry for another day before I can take it out. Put that at the top. Okay. Okay, that's sorted. Right, that's done. I'm debating. Basically. I'm debating whether to make more shapes as well. Those ones are drying up there. This is also drying, that is also drying. Okay. So then, this is behind the baby. Okay. Oh my god, thank you so much, Groundhog. This is sweet. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Whoever likes and subscribes, I will dedicate a video for them. So please like and subscribe, and then I will dedicate a video for you too. Now I've done this, I've cleaned this area. I'm thinking to make more shapes. So this is all clean. Now I'm debating to make more shapes and put them in these shelves, yeah? So let's go do that. Well, to do that, what we need to do is put these things away. So these are my tubs that I use. Let me put this there. This is my storage room, my mini garage, as you can see. That's what I fell in love with when I first came here. I didn't fall in love with the bed. I didn't fall in love with... I saw this The game was over. The game was over. Now, these I will put away. Basically, those bags are filled with my powders and materials. Those buckets are filled with material too. I've already used one bag. Let's check the other bag, see what's in there so we can make more shapes. Well, we made one bucket of sand molds. I've got charcoal black powder. We'll make another bucket filled with that mold. Let's do that for today, because we can't do everything today, but if we do one thing, it gets the process moving. Yes. Right, let's do this. It's a shame my ring light battery's not full, otherwise I would have turned that on. So what I'm gonna do is, and you can't turn the flashlight on when you are using the live video, but maybe YouTube could improve on that and allow you to turn the flashlight. Let's be a bit civil then. Okay, let's see if we've got any more buckets to use, because I want to make the paste in the bucket. Oh, I've got lots of buckets. That's like me looking in my closet and seeing if I've got any clothes. Plenty. Right, let's have a look then. Let's figure it out there. I've got more in this bucket there. And these tubs I'm saving for videos because it looks pretty for videos, yeah. Pretty. Let me first find the black charcoal powder. Well, it's more like black sand, to be honest, because I mixed that one, so let's have a look. Can you see? Oh, that was lucky. It is black powder. That was lucky. Right then. So we got it here, and since you know what I'm gonna do is leave this one here, and the things in that bucket I'm gonna put it in this bag so I can use that black bucket for the black powder. Just makes sense to me. exercise. But that's another reason why I like ASMR, because you're able to get your exercise in that way, rather than sitting on your bed and rotting away. I'm just saying, because that's what I was doing for a couple of years, just rotting in bed, scrolling on Instagram like there's no tomorrow. So all these are gonna go in here. Bags are in the bag. Imagine that. Someone coming to rob you, thinking there's something in the bag, and it's just bag within bags within bags. You know that would be a bit. And buckets too, yeah, I love my buckets. Now it's in here, neat and organised, yeah? Yeah. Okay, I'm debating to put the moulds in there too, but I'm going to use the moulds actually, so I'm not going to put them away. Okay. Really fun. Sorry about that. Come on. So how is everybody's day going today? So, weekday. And where is everybody from? It's daytime here in the UK. Yeah, I never thought when I was a child that when I turned 30, I would still be playing with clay. But what a delight. It's very amazing. And I really thank God for that, because not everybody has the option to sit at home and play with clay. So I do truly feel blessed and privileged. So that's why I love the ASMR community a lot, because it's truly a privilege to be able to do that. You know, the majority of the world has to work, and because I have autism, I'm not able to work, but I'm still grateful for my ASMR journey. Where did I put the bucket? Where did I put it? So I need this to take the sand out. I could use a different tool. Let me see if I have more tools available. Let's use this big one for now. Is it strong enough? Let's hope so. Let me remove this. I do feel rich that I'm able to play with clay and things, even though it's ironic and stuff, but that's the beauty about life. How is the visuals looking? You guys can see. Alright. You know, I get that not everybody likes ASMR and I have to respect that. But I feel like in this world people like wrong things. Like if there's a lady stripping on the internet, she will get views and likes. But someone promoting ASMR or promoting something good is completely ignored. And I have to learn to accept that even if I don't like that. But that's just life. That's just how life works, I'm afraid. I mean, as long as God is watching me, then that's all that matters to me, because He's the one I need the most, really. He's the one that we all need the most, you know. Sorry about that, guys. I wouldn't say religious. I'm in love. I'm in love with God. That's all. I don't know if that's religion. I don't know what's that called. I don't know. What would you call something like that? What term could we use for it? I mean, psychology is always creating terms. So what is a term for when you're just simply in love with God? You're not religious, you're not spiritual. You're just in love. I don't know. Somebody could make a term up for that. Oh, you would be wonderful. Thank you. I mean, in one way, I like social media because it's giving everybody the opportunity to be themselves, you know. Whereas before the internet, people were not allowed to speak up, not allowed to be themselves, not allowed to protect themselves, you know. So in that way, I'm grateful for the internet, because I'm allowed to speak now. And it's a beautiful feeling, to be honest. And it's very wonderful for people who don't have friends, because then you feel less lonely. And it's a wonderful feeling. Oh, I'm still going to dig up more to be able to lift it. I remember when I used to work the 9-to-5 job, working in factories, working in the kitchen, working in the office, and I felt so lonely back then. I was so lonely back then. And then I was praying to Jesus, and He came and He set me free. And in a way, He guided me to do what made me joyful, rather than doing what the world expects you to do in that sense. Because I just think it makes sense to do what makes you joyful and passionate about life than to do it simply because someone wants to put you in modern slavery and take all your wages. You know, that's all the reason why you're doing it for, really. But I'm not going to speak more about that. I'll speak about joyful things. What does mean? Names are very joyful. Eat, eat, eat. Come on, you fat thing. Thank you. See, let's mark the bed. I mean, people always wonder how I drag this powder with me from house to house to house to house. And there's technique to this madness. There's a technique to it. You can't just take it up in one go. There's a technique to it. I remember living in my previous property once, and it wasn't my property, it was my accommodation, rented one, and the person living there was saying, everybody calls you the clay girl in the neighborhood. And I was like, they do. And that's lovely, huh? The clay girl. The girl who plays with clay. And I was like, well, that's wonderful. Why don't they join in or say hello? Then we'll have to pick this up and make it into a paste. It's not black enough. I wish it was more black because I love the black color. It's so beautiful. In fact, black texture has always worked very nicely with me compared to the other colored textures. So very obedient, loving texture this is. The other textures can be a bit prideful and stubborn, but this texture, I've used it before, and from experience, charcoal textures, they're very delightful to work with. So before, in my ASMR journey when I first started, I used to be so nervous and anxious about everything. And now it's like I just let it flow and let it exist, and then it starts to work out well, you see. Without pressure, without stress. It's beautiful. And that's why I love ASMR so much, because it works with you rather than against you. And no other career, job, hobby has ever done that, in my experience. And that's beautiful. And that's why I promote it, I recommend it, and experience it. Okay, let's pick this up and start turning it into paste. Yeah. I hope you guys are not falling asleep. Those 3 people that's watching, you must have zoned out. People do say I have lovely ASMR voice, so don't watch me if you're working. You might go to sleep then. Okay, so I'm going to bring the paste here. Now, I really am debating to make this table a bit low because it's adjustable. But I'll do that some other time because you have to take out the screws and stuff. So I'll do that another time. Now, for now, since we're going to do the mold stuff again, I'll take the bucket down. Take the bucket down. And take the tubs down and put it on the second floor. When I brought this table, I was hoping it'd hang on the sides. But as you can see, this is not strong enough, so I wouldn't be able to hold it. And then the problem with this hanging table is it hangs on the back side because on the front side you don't have this. If you guys can see, you don't have this. So I always have to work from the back side. And then when I want to put the shapes, either have to turn it around to have easy access. But it's just struggles like that you have to deal with. Other than that, it's pleasurable. Do. See, because I need the table to put the shapes on there, because when I have the table, I can pour it. Sorry, I need moments to think of solutions. This is another reason why I like it, because it forces your brain to use the brain cells, rather than when you're rotting in bed scrolling. You're not really forced to use your brain. Everything has a purpose. I don't discriminate. Scrolling for 10 hours straight, I don't, because I do it too. So I get it. And it can be fun too, you know. But when you've been scrolling for like 5 years straight, it can get a bit boring. Okay, let me put those at the bottom. And then I was also hoping that that I would be able to put the table there, but I can't. I can only put it there. So this is why I always have to use my brain when I'm doing things, because I can't just do it how I want to do it in that sense. makes all this worth it, because when you're able to finally make a video, all this stress, it just melts away. This is why, like, ASMR helps a lot with stress, anxiety. Let me first put that. Turn it the other way. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I found a way, guys. I found a way. I found a way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, hello, ASMR Bloom. Came right on time. So, I'll make the shapes there and then put it here. Brilliant. Gold is good. I tell you right now, gold is good. Okay, so this bucket, oh, in today's vlog, I put all the molds that I made, a couple of, oh, I made all the molds that I made a couple of days ago. I took the shapes out and they're drying in this bucket. Now I'm gonna make more molds, but with a different texture, and then rack them up on the shelf. So please enjoy, and please subscribe, please like. The show is getting started. In the meantime, we'll put this at the bottom. Gentle. Sorted. Better this way now. What I'm gonna do now is turn it into point, please. This is the mold bucket. Let me get the other bucket. Okay, supposed to put it in the middle. For now, let me just transfer this bucket in here for now. Lovely. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. I'm gonna zoom in. Yeah. Which way is better? This way, yeah. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna get water and then turn it into paste, and then we'll start putting it in the mold, yeah. That's a rise for my subscribers. I hope you guys enjoyed the rose. fill in more water just in case you. Beautiful. Please like and subscribe. Those who are new, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining. Let's begin. Yeah. Oh no, let me put the camera properly. Which way is proper? This way should be proper, yeah? You guys can see. Oh, this is why it's always good to check before you just put your hands in there. I just get too excited, you see. Sorry about the banging door noise, guys. This is my neighbour downstairs. He loves beating up the door occasionally. You know, one of those people who have habits that they can't get rid of. Don't mind him. What I love about ASMR is that anyone can do it, you know. You don't have to be a man, you don't have to be a woman, you can just do it. It's for everybody. It doesn't ask if you're qualified. It doesn't ask if you're rich. It doesn't ask if you're beautiful. It doesn't ask if you're tall. It doesn't ask if you're a sinner. It doesn't ask if you're a saint. It just accepts. And that's why I love it. There's no judgment in the ASMR community. There's no jealousy in the ASMR community. Compared to other career fields, you've got a lot of competition, jealousy, bullying, you know. But with the ASMR community, it's like, yes, the viewers and the people who comment, they can be rude, but the people within the community, very loving, very supportive. Like, for example, if you take ASMR Hub, she's been doing it for so many years. And yet she doesn't let pride get the best of her. And she promotes other people's channels. That's why I have so much respect for her. Because sometimes people can let the pride of being rich or being successful, make them jealous of other people's hard work and stuff like that. And then they purposely choose not to support people because of bitterness. So that's the message of the day. Is don't let your pride of your success get the worst out of you. You know, or even get the best out of you. I don't know. Not good in English, as you can see. But I think somewhere it makes sense. I feel like as a successful person, you should never be afraid or ashamed or embarrassed to support others, because that shows your character, that shows your soul, and that shows how rich you are in your soul, in your character. If I ever become successful, I mean, even less subscribers, I try my best to support everybody. But when I become more successful and I hit 1K, I will definitely be promoting other people's channels. Let's put a bit more water in. Because there's still powder at the bottom. I'll be right back. I'm going to turn on the light because it's getting a bit dark now. Beautiful. Wow. The 2 people that's watching, you are my greatest fans. Thank you so much. Please say who you are so I can dedicate a video for you guys, please. Thank you. Okay, that's turned into paste. Lovely jubbly. Okie dokie. I'm just gonna put the camera the other side just to see what it looks like. It's better the other way, isn't it? All right. All right, I'm not sure if it needs more water, but if it does, I'll try to add it afterwards. For now, let's just play a little bit. A little bit of thumbnail. Okay. Let's get started. Okay. Gonna do this up a bit so I can see what I'm doing as well. Wonderful. Let's do this. Just gonna take a break for a second and read the comments. Oh, hello, Inga Bromels. Wonderful. Welcome to the channel, guys. Thank you for joining. Please like and subscribe. Right. do this. You guys can see it. I think it might need, but you know what, it's good like that, because if it's too wet then it gets everywhere, but if it's like that you can just use your hands, and that's better, isn't it? Big gulp. Maybe it'll be neater this time. You see, that's something new you learnt today. Talking to myself all the way. Right in. That's a better experience. Move the highest mountains, walk across the water. Beautiful. And then you just shake it a little bit so that it goes at the bottom. You can do anything if you believe. Move the highest mountains, cross the greatest oceans, and walk across the water, the water. That's one done. Let's start on the next one. How's everybody doing? Oh, so you're my second viewer. That's very nice, Inga Bromels. Bromels. Beautiful. I'm just going to change the song on my phone. Don't mind me, you guys. I need a bit more water in this. I don't know. You say my soul, you are my hope. Oh. I mean, what I love about live is that you can just do anything on it, and that's wild, if I be honest. Because I remember watching somebody's live once. All they did was just put the phone on the buildings, that's it. Not speak, nothing. So I was like, wow. I thought that was very fascinating. In the darkest night, through the unknown, there's one true hope. Beautiful. So I have a feeling I might need to add just teeny weeny more water-ish, because I don't know if it's going in there. So back, turn around, back you go. To the unknown. Zoom, 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 zoom. Just add teeny water. Because it's good, but I feel like if you add teeny weeny water, then at least the molds. What should do is should be water enough, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I just need a bit more, because I want it like that, so then it slips out, you know, that's nice. Poultry and ready. See, lovely. Loving that. That's better. Yes, I know this is, oops, messing down now. Okay. So I'm going to be quiet now until I'll get it in. When I tell you I need you, call me in love it. Oops, it like that. Beautiful. No, it's not going to look messy when it gets messy. Wonderful. It reminds me of pottery, this does. It's wonderful. Thank you for the person who's number 1. Still watching. And number 2, Ingram Bromels. I will dedicate a video to you. Yeah, I've never really seen you comment on my channel before. This is old style, ancient style. This is how they did it in the ancient times, you see. Just slathered it on, yeah. It's like making a cake, to be honest. Baking a cake there. One thing about mess when it comes to art is you shouldn't be afraid to colour outside the box, because that's what makes art beautiful, is when you can colour it outside the box without fear. That's wonderful. See, when you don't care about the mess and you get anxious about it, it's less time to do something compared to if you want it perfect, then you're never gonna do it if you want it perfect. Well, that's how I work. If something has to be done perfect, it can take me years to do it. Lifetime sometimes. But if something is done with love and ease, it's easy breezy, lemon squeezy. When love is not in it, it can be hard to do. When love is in it, it's easy to do. Beautiful. I was thinking to paint this black, you know, but I don't have the paint. But I can, now we're doing that sense, so I'll do that after I fill the molds in. 2 people live, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. It's lovely. Thank you to the one who has been present and alive and living. You are very appreciated. Real ASMR. Without the filter, without the edits, live ASMR experience. So good. How many we got left? We got about 1, 2, 3, 4. We got about 5 left. Sorry guys, I've got the headphones on so I can't really hear myself. So Barbie. But with the arts and crafts, it's like, it's so cozy experience, isn't it? So you just forget what you're doing. I don't have a lot of time to put my plants into this pretty colour. But like I said, I didn't have the paint to do it, so God provided me this paint to do it with. So you don't want it too much on it, see. Lovely. I think I'll have to add more water in there. That's next. Or maybe not. Let's see. Oops. And like I said, I know the shape's breaking these moulds, but that's alright. We love broken things around here. Nothing goes to waste, that's right. I'm broken too, but you know, God loves me, so if God can love me, I can learn to love broken things too. gonna get this up. Hello, Aluna. Aluna. How are you, dear? I think this is my first live you've come to, I think. Thank you so much for being here, dear. You're so sweet. This is the life of UK. So anybody considering to come to UK, this is what you'll be expected to do. Just kidding. I'm joking, guys. I make terrible jokes. I do make terrible jokes, so please forgive me, guys. But yeah, when I came to UK, I didn't think my life would be like that. I came at the age of 5, you know, and it wasn't my own decision. At the age of 5, can you really make decisions? I don't think so. But I'm glad I'm in UK because I get to do this. I wouldn't be doing this in Pakistan. I mean, I would, but I'd be married with kids and babies. That's my life. Be right back. Quick break. Don't be afraid. Praise God. So good. Almost done, guys. Got 2 left. This is the second one. I've got 1 more left. Then we're almost done. So good. Absolutely tired right now. But this is why I like ASMR, because it's like you get activity, don't you? Physical activity, so it's wonderful. stretch me back a bit. Just want to make sure it's filled up in there, you know. This one should have been watery, but okay, this one's done. All right. Okay. Beautiful. That's ready. Okay, this is ready for next time. Now let me show you guys the work we have done together. I did not do this by myself today. We did it together. As you can see, we did these molds together. We did this together, and we did this together. Lovely. And we did this together, yes. So now this one, I'm just gonna mix up the paste a little bit more, just to basically, it's neat and tidy. Yeah. Thank you so much, Elena. You are so sweet, dear. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry I didn't respond too soon. It's just that I was busy making the shapes. And then it's only when I looked up that I saw that you commented. Thank you so much, dear. I think I made you the moderator. Yes, I did. That's good. Thank you so much, dear. Got this much left. Turn this into a mountain. Tutorial on how to make a mountain. It's really that simple, really. You just turn the remaining paste into a mountain. Just make it a bit smaller. When I first made this mountain before, I was so amazed because it was like sometimes you just run out of ideas of what to do with the paste and stuff. And then turning it into a mountain is just the best experience. There's a mountain complete. Yeah. There's remaining. I'm just going to sprinkle it around. Okay, that's done. So that's all done. Let's clean up from here. Cleaning my hands. That's today's day complete. And then we'll end the vlog. Just take this. I think I should go wash my hands and put it back. rest of the stuff. Let me just clean up and then I will show the finish work today. Here I am again. Lovely. That's my day complete today. Thank you for everyone who joined the live today. You guys helped me do all this lovely shapes. As you can see, it was you guys helped me with that. And that's a mountain there in that bucket, and that's the other shapes that are waiting to be dried. And then the rest. Lovely. That's my day complete. That's my small workplace in that sweet little corner there. So that's today's day complete. Thank you to everyone for joining. You were very appreciated. And we will join. I hope you guys join in the next live vlog. And that was all for today. Really, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching the vlog today. Have a good day, everybody. Right, let's end the live. Okay, all right. Close the live can take a bit of time. Give me a few minutes, guys.